Okay, hello everyone and welcome to this YouTube video. So this video is all about dating with Aspergers Syndrome. So how to date if you have Aspergers Syndrome or Autism. So this is a pretty tricky subject and it is probably the most asked on all of the forums. People wanting to know any tips, how to do it. A lot I tend to say they've not had a lot of success, so a lot of people are wanting help with this. So by no means am I claiming to be an expert. I've not done very well myself. I'd like a bit of help with this as well. However, I have some good hints and I feel like I can help a lot of people on the spectrum who are struggling with this because I've got some good tips on it. So sit back, relax, and hopefully you can take some good tips from this video. Also, just before I carry on, if you could leave the video a like and subscribe to the channel, that would be absolutely fantastic. And if you have any suggestions on any future videos that I could do, let me know in the comments below and I will do my best to do them videos for you. Okay, so with this video, I could go into so many different topics. It's such a big, broad topic. However, I'm going to keep it nice and simple. So I'm just going to go with before the actual date and during the date. I can go off on loads of different stuff, like I said, like how to ask them out and stuff like that. But I think that's for a completely different video. So I might do a video on that in the future. However, there's so much stuff. I want to keep it as simple as I can, just so I don't bombard you with information and overcomplicate it. So I'm going to stick to what to do beforehand and what to do during. Okay, so beforehand, so this is where you've already agreed to go somewhere, you've not decided where yet, so this is what I'm going to suggest. Okay, so first thing, location. So pick your location. You want to pick somewhere where you're going to be comfy and you want to, if you can, avoid the busy hours. So what I mean by this is try and avoid places where you know you're going to be stressed out. If it's somewhere where just in general you know you'd be stressed, avoid that like the plague. Seriously, just avoid it, because if you're going to be already stressed doing that and then you have the pressure of a date on top of that, that's just going to be, it's going to like multiply that, so it's just going to be unbearable. So try and pick somewhere where you know you're going to be comfy, and try not to pick a too busy time, so like your tea time, stuff like that. The best time personally, and when I was a student, I'd tend to go through the week about midday-ish, so like Tuesday at 12 or something like that, because a lot of people will be at work. However, obviously that's not possible. So if it's like weekend, maybe pick earlier in the day rather than like night time when it's going to be really busy. So yeah, just pick something that you know you're going to be comfy at, that you can, because you're obviously going to be nervous before and that's natural. So try and pick somewhere that's going to make you as comfy as possible. So if possible, somewhere where you've been before, because then you'll know how it works. You'll know if it's like a restaurant, you know whether you can just go and sit down or whether the waiter will come and see you to your table, stuff like that, just so that you know in advance. If not, then you can always do a trial run, so maybe go with a friend or your parent or that, just so you get used to the place, you know what's what, you know roughly what time of day is going to be busy and stuff like that, you know how things work, and you can just get used to the surroundings and stuff like that. And plus it just get you used to talking to people and talking in that sort of situation. So yeah, that is something I'd suggest if either you know it before but you're a bit uncertain, or it's somewhere new, then that'll just get you used to it. Another thing I suggest is to plan a few small details. So like I said, like, is the restaurant somewhere where someone's going to sit at your table, or do you just sit down? Just stuff like that, because you never know, it could throw you if you're not expecting it. Then stuff like transport, so do you know you're going to get there and get back? You know, make sure you plan that in advance. Money, if you're paying by cash, have you got cash out before you get there? If you're paying by card, have you got enough money on your card so you don't have any unexpected things that happen when you try to pay? Just literally the little details like that, because if you can plan for that in advance and you've got them taken care of, it takes that bit of stress off if something happens. And the final thing on the pre-date is try and do something fun beforehand. So one, try and make sure that maybe you're around family and friends, just so you're not sat on your own in your head all the time. So just try and have some fun, try and do something that relaxes, just like maybe watch a funny movie or do something you enjoy. Just keep your mind from racing, and just have a bit of fun, because if you're in a laughing mood before you get there, you're going to be in a better mood for it, for the actual date itself, and it'll just help to alleviate some nerves and stop you overthinking. So try and do something fun before it's time to get ready. Okay, so we're going to get to the during now. So you've met the other person who you're meeting, and now we are actually on the date itself. So when they arrive, I know you're going to be thinking, ooh, what should I do? What should I say? Should I give them a hug? Should I give them a kiss? Or, you know, all that stuff. Your safest bet and something that would work every time is just smile and go, hey, how are you? So literally just a little smile, just, hey, how are you? Just that. Because what's that going to do is, you know, you're smiling, you're showing you're friendly. It's just going to start off on the right tone. It's not too much, it's not too little. It's just about right, no matter who you're seeing. Now, while you're actually on the date, just make sure that you are being yourself. Don't try and be someone that you're not, because at the end of the day, people see right through that. Just be yourself. Honestly, don't just literally be yourself. Just don't worry about what other people are thinking. If they like it for you, then perfect. If not, then that's not your problem. So yeah, just be yourself. Be honest. If we're asking you a load of stuff, don't make up a load of lies. Just be yourself. Be truthful. And be curious. That's another thing. Be curious. Ask them plenty of questions. And don't just talk about yourself all the time. It is good to talk about SM, but make sure you're taking it in terms. If you want a statistical number, aim for 50-50. Aim for 50-50. So make sure it's just bouncing between each other. So you're not talking about everything, but you're making sure that they get a word in as well. So if you find yourself that you're talking about you too much, then just ask them a question. And the final thing, just like I said before you go, have fun. Have fun with it. Remember, what you're there for is to enjoy yourself, meet someone new, and have a good time. So that's what it's all about. If you go into it thinking, oh, I've got to be perfect, then you're just going to be too afraid to have fun, if that makes sense. So just go in there as relaxed as you can and enjoy it. At the end of the day, you're going to do something that is fun. So go out there and have fun. Okay, so now we're just going to go into a few general tips. So I want to include, these have probably come up in both, so I want to kind of put these into general. So first of all, first tip is just relax. So try and be as relaxed as you can. I know it's a lot easier said than done, trust me. But instead of beating yourself up for being nervous, stuff like that, just like, okay, relax. Just try and breathe, try and just smile and enjoy yourself, and that'll make it a lot easier. Thing is, try not to overthink. The more you overthink, the more you're going to get into your own head, and you're going to make up scenarios that aren't true. So yeah, just try not to overthink as much as you can. I know, like I say, it's easier said than done, but just try and have a good time. Don't think too much about what you're doing, and just go with the flow. This next one is a big one, and don't go in thinking that they're the love of your life. You're literally just going to meet someone, see if you like them or not. That's literally what it is. So don't go into it thinking that you're going to get married or stuff like that, because that's just going to, like I say, you're going to look into stuff too much. So just go into it literally to have fun, and if you have fun, then see if you want to see each other again. And finally, don't worry about being perfect. So don't think that you've got to be absolutely perfect, that every answer's got to be perfect. Just, if you mess up, just laugh about it. Just go in there literally just to have fun, have a good time. Don't worry about being perfect. Worry more about being yourself. Okay, and that is going to be it for that video. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and share this video, because it could help a lot of people. So if you enjoyed it, then share, like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.